Dear students and my audience, welcome to Dr. Ahmed YouTube channel. In this short video, we shall be discussing women characters and portrayals in Hamid's fiction. In one of my last videos, I talked about the white women, but here we shall be talking only about brown women, which are most of the time shown to be Asian or Pakistani women, that we shall be talking in this video and trying to understand what is the difference or the major differences between the white women and the brown women portrayed by Hamid in his novel. In this regard, we have in his novel Maat Smoke, we have the woman who is very much Pakistani, but she has been going abroad, getting education from there as well. That is Mumtaz. And in the second novel, that is the Reluctant Fundamentalist, we don't have the woman protagonist, which is brown. It is rather the white woman Erica. And similarly, if you go still further, Getting Filthy Rich in Rising Asia, another novel by Mohsin Hamid, there we have the girl who is named as Pretty Girl by Mohsin Hamid in his novel, and we have a wife as well, but the protagonist role is taken by the pretty girl in that novel also. Then in Exit West, we have Nadia, who is in company of Said. Nadia is a brown woman from Asia. And then in the latest novel, the Last White Man, we have this woman who is Anders' companion, that is Una. She's also one of the white women. So excluding these two novels, that is Reluctant Fundamentalist as well as The Last White Man, in all other novels we have the brown women. Well, these brown women are a type of dissatisfied women. They are struggling against certain social odds and are trying to achieve their ambitions. They do have the desires like the white women, Mohsin Hamid shows, but these desires take a lot of odd on them and a toll on them, and they have to work very hard for this. And however, they are different in this regard, that they show up, they come up with the ambitions, whatever they have. And they also try to get benefits from the society, which benefits should come to them by default. And however, the struggle is going on, and most of the time this benefit becomes very little to them, and they have to therefore fight against that. There is the tradition, there is the family system, there is the social setup. All these things combine together to make these women, this urges them to continue this struggle. However, the novelist has tried to portray such women who are struggling women and who would not accept the role imposed on them. Traditionally, they would like to change their role. Such is the thematic content of the portrayal of Mohsin Hamid's women characters in his novels. Let's take the example of Mumtaz, which is lovingly called Taji as well. She is American educated, married to Z, and is the mother of one boy as well. But she has got her own life ambitions also. She has got her targets as well. She doesn't want to become the woman who is called household woman, we should say homemaker simply, or she doesn't want to spend all her time with her husband and with her son. She would like to go out as well, and she would like to spend time outwards as well, not for certain negative activity, but for some positive thing. But in order to fulfill that ambition, she is ready to go to any lengths. And we see in the novel that she goes to very far great length in her ambitions. She wants to write articles about the depressed people, especially the prostitutes in Lahore. And she wants to write articles about the oppressed and the suppressed people of the society. And this she wants to do at every cost. And whatever the thing which come in her way, she would like to remove it. For example, her husband, her family, her son, even if the whole world would come in her way, she would devise certain ways and means in order to achieve that. That's why she makes friends with the friend of her husband and takes him along to visit those areas, red light areas, and also takes a lot of help from him. And maybe she has fallen in love with him partially as well also, but she loves her family, she loves her son as well. So in that way, her character comes for us, our character, where she's determined, she's got an ambition, and she would like to do anything in order to achieve that. Same is the case with the pretty girl in the novel, Getting Filthy Rich in Rising Asia. That pretty girl is having in her mind that she somehow has to change her life. She's not the daughter of rich parents, but rather her parents are not that rich. But she's very much ambitious, so that's why she first of all tries to join the media, tries to join the makeup saloons, and ultimately she reaches to the modeling level and some type of acting level. And during this, She has to do whatever she wants to do. She's ready to sacrifice anything. She is the ambitious girl who would not stop without achieving her target. And this she does. And with the passage of time, she achieves her target, though she's left alone in the end, but her lover joins her and ultimately they die at the same place. But then this is the ambition for which she is very much active and she wants to achieve at every cost. So she's not less than Mumtaz. She is really very great. And in that sense, she has achieved. She has fought with the society. She has got benefit of her being a woman, and she has, presented a very good picture of herself as a type of ambitious and successful woman. She achieved whatever she wanted to achieve, but definitely she had to make a lot of struggle. So in that way, Mumtaz and Pretty Girl are the same. Now let's proceed towards Nadia in the novel Exit West. We are not given specific area which the type of country is going to be, but then let's assume that it is some Asian or Middle Eastern country, and it's war-torn country, and Nadia doesn't see her future there because she is very much ambitious, confident, and she thinks independently, and she wants to make her mark in the life which she thought it was not possible. So with the help of Said, she comes out of her country and travels from one space to the other, one country to the other, one borders to the other, bears a lot of difficulties, and sometimes she has to go hungry. She has to live long days without bathing, and sometimes there are a lot of troubles. Sometimes they are pushed and pulled, and she continues, however, to maintain her self-ambition, and she does not come out of that unsuccessful, rather become successful. And she is there, reaches London. Ultimately, her goal is served, and she's there to stay in order to fulfill her dreams. So these are the women, the brown women who are struggling against society. They have some common characteristics as well. First of all, none of these is an extraordinary paragon of beauty or that of virtue, as most of the time in our fictional stories it is shown. They're not like that. They're common women. They're commonly beautiful. And they're beautiful in the sense that they have got their personalities, and they become the model for the people to follow them, how to break the barriers of the society, how to challenge the norms of the society. They are like that. They are not good lovers as well, because they do not stay in one love, and they would like to change if the ambition is not being served, or if they're not type of traditionally faithful women. So their love depends on the fact that whom they love instead, who is loving them. So they are in that way very independent women. And same is the case with their status in the society. They are not that much careful about that. They would like to achieve their ambition, whatever the way it may be achieved. And in a way, these women are really the women who are postmodern women of Pakistan, because they are not that much, satisfied with their life. This content of dissatisfaction urges them to achieve their satisfaction at every cost. And for this purpose, they are ready to, do anything. And ultimately, they succeed as well. They are different from the white women portrayals, because white women have not to struggle to achieve these things which I have mentioned in the previous moments. They are not like that. White women have not to struggle for that. They rather become the people who are independent and can be beneficial for their people and can get many things without, any making struggle against the society. They have to struggle against their own self sometimes, yes, as Erika had to do, as Anders' beloved Una has to do. But on the other hand, we can also see that here in the brown women's case, the men are very good with them. Men support them. For example, Cengiz was supportive to the white women, but here the man character in Mark Smoke also, they are very supportive, very good lovers with them. And same is the case with Nadia, with whom Said is very much supportive. So all these men are supportive men. So without the support, possibly, the writer wants to say that in the struggling phase, the woman has to take the support of a man with her, and possibly because of that, they may be successful ultimately. But this is not the case in case of the white women. They don't need the support. They are very much independent. So that's going to be the difference as well. Perhaps Mohsen Hamid is pointing out that brown women have to make this much struggle. They have to reach at a stage where they could be very much successful, independent, without the support of anybody. They can live their life, and many choices, many decisions they can make on their own. So that's what I can say about the portrayal of the brown woman in comparison to the portrayal of white women in the fiction of Mohsen Hamid. Hopefully you will like it, and if you like, do not fail to hit the subscribe button and the like button. See you next time in some other video. Thank you for watching this.